I'm Wes Atkinson, and welcome to another season of the Day in the Life of an Outfitter. Let's go to northern Colorado with Daniel Michaels on a muzzleloader elk hunt and find out how this monster bull got put on the ground. It is another day in paradise. We are headed out, and hopefully we can get them cut off without them knowing that we're there. We're leaving early. I think it was a 3:45 wake-up call this morning. For Daniel, it was a 1:30 wake-up call because he forgot about the time change from Virginia. A little regroup though, and he got about 10 minutes of shut-eye. So we are going to move in the dark. The sun came up and we were right on top of those elk. I couldn't believe it. Only 5 minutes into our hunt and we were already passing on our first bull. We were preparing for a shot. The bull was only 80 yards away and all of a sudden the wind switched. Got winded. That is a pucker feeling right there. Big old bull, 80 yards away. Noses come up. Gulp. When we were running out of there, I was really concerned that we had spooked those elk really bad. So we went to a vantage point, and for 7 hours we watched them. And man, was I glad to know we were going to get another crack. Okay, so we dodged a bullet earlier today. Daniel and I bumped these elk pretty hard. We narrowly escaped a problem. So we're gonna just creep up here and see if we can get a visual. Ooh, that one's coming right at us. It didn't take us very long to get right in on the elk, but the bull that we wanted was on the other side of the herd. Daniel almost got a shot, but we knew we had to back out to get a different angle, We backed out, and when we came back over the ridge, we could tell we must have bumped.
Got up top where we could try to see them again. And it looks like they either spooked us or just moved out for some reason. But they're down here on this other ridge now.
So you always gotta feel good when you dance with 300 of them and they don't get you. The way they're acting, though, I think they got a little tiny bit. So we're gonna get out of here. Try it again tomorrow. Close. Next day, we watched the elk move up a ridge that allowed them to go into a funnel. So Daniel and I took off on a mad dash to try to cut them off. They should be coming. I guess that's a yes. That's a yes. The wind's iffy, but I think we're good right here. The first 100 or so cows filed by, the bulls were in the back, and everything was good, except, you guessed it, the wind shifted. This wind on this hunt is amazingly horrible. I got downwind thermals going into that hole. It works every time. I've never been winded right here. And we got winded. As if the wind shifting wasn't enough, we get back to my truck and the elk are all piled around it. Well, day 4 found us fogged in, but we moved below the fog and got a visual of the elk just as they disappeared. They're talking quite a bit. We got a visual of them, the bull. A couple bulls in there we want to shoot, so it's always the wind, but it'll be fun in the fog. In this fog, but one quick bugle and all of a sudden the bulls were coming. Still, I think the bull we want's probably out there 150 now, but we got elk within 30 yards of us right here. Crazy. Spike. That isn't even 10 yards. The cactus was brutal, and we knew we couldn't get a shot at the bull we wanted, so we took a break and picked cactus. You're going to need to work on your cactus dodging skills.
There's nothing better to do. 200 elk about 75 yards over there. They're taking it in.
We repositioned again, and all of a sudden, the fog lifted and we were right in the middle of it. Again, we were right on top of them. But after a couple hours, a calf finally got less than 5 yards away. So I wanted to spook her without her barking, so I reached back and grabbed a rock and flipped it. But I smacked my camera and we got the giggles.
We had a calf. We had a calf about 5 yards from us. And Wes went to throw a rock at it. And he hit with the elk within 15 yards of us. They four of us got it right. It's like, you break out laughing at church and can't stop. But he finally got the rock in the right place and the calf ran away.
Oh man, we had elk so dang close to us. I finally had to throw a rock because we didn't have all the shooter bulls are literally 200 yards away on the other side of the herd.
It was just incredible. We're sitting there laughing, goofing around, and all of a sudden the bull that we're after appears on our side of the herd, and Daniel gets set up for a shot.
180 again. Dang it. 30 yards off. That's just too big of an animal. We'll get him at 100 later today. Man, that is impressive. Son of a gun.
On day 4, it's really easy to take a chance and push a shot a little farther than you want. We finally got a read on that bull and realized he was just out of range. And man, was it tough to watch him walk away. On day 5, they headed for the funnel, and a mad dash put us right in front of them again.
Alright, they're coming this way. We should be fine with our wind. They should cross right here in front of us, and our wind should carry down the side of this hill. We just need a little bit of luck. It's our last day, day 5. We have been so close, we just haven't been able to get it done, so here we go.
I could hear him coming, but you never really know if it's going to happen until you see that first cow's head pop over. When I saw that, I knew we had a crack.
Last day bull right there. Bull we've been chasing this whole time. We just got him.
What an awesome feeling. We had done it. We were patient. We held out. It was nip and tuck. We knew we were pushing our limits. A lot of that hunt, we could have harvested other bulls. That bull stopped at 75 yards, and Daniel made a perfect shot.
3 days ago, we had this big bull at about 180 yards. We had him at 180 yards yesterday. And we just needed a break, and we finally got it.
He came right down the trail that I was hoping he would. That was clockwork. And we only had to deal with like 5 elk or 3 elk or something.
Yeah. There was that, I got a good look at one yesterday. They call him a 5x club. And,
yeah. And I said, don't shoot that one.
When he came over the hill there, I cocked the gun because I was going to shoot him. And I said, don't shoot him, and the big one was the next bull through. There's another bull right there.
What's on top of that hill?
Up here. Great big bull laying dead.
Daniel, Kevin, Michael, you just shot a monster. That's why you pass and pass and struggle through it and pass. That is a monster. I'd say that's a wrap.
It's over.
Just thinking back on that hunt makes me proud of what we do here. It's now the first week of March, and Daniel's bull is already headed back to him. The taxidermy work is done. Let me introduce you to our full-time taxidermist.
Hi, I'm Bill Zlupko. This is Daniel Michael's monster elk he harvested with Wes Atkinson, Atkinson Expeditions, and harvested in September of 2010, and here it is, March of 2011, and it's ready, just about ready to ship back to him.